Hello, I'm Amy Accardo from Rowan University, and in this video abstract for the journal Autism, I'd like to share with you details of a research study and related article conducted along with my colleague Elizabeth Finnegan from St. Thomas Aquinas College about reading comprehension and learners with autism spectrum disorder. In terms of background information, we know that many students with autism have average or even above average abilities to decode text, yet they experience difficulty with reading comprehension or with the ability to understand what they read. As a result, there's an established need for targeted reading comprehension instruction. But unfortunately, teachers report a lack of access to research-based and evidence-based practices. A literature review was conducted to identify the research-based practices specific to comprehension and autism. The emerging practices include anaphoric cueing, a technique in which students are taught to look back in text to identify reference. Visual supports including graphic organizers such as compare and contrast charts and story structure maps, and questioning techniques such as question generation and reciprocal questioning, along with strategies such as cooperative learning, direct or explicit instruction, read-alouds, and systematic prompting. For our study, 112 teachers were surveyed to gather their experiences teaching comprehension to students with autism of all grade levels and abilities in their classrooms. Our purpose was to compare how prepared teachers are in using the research-based practices to the practices they actually report using effectively in their own classrooms. In terms of results, a discrepancy was found between the teacher-reported effective practices and those found in the research. For example, the use of two research-based practices, direct instruction and graphic organizers, were reported, but only by about 15% of teachers, and those were the most highest reported of all of the research-based practices. So this indicates what we call a research to practice gap. In other words, teachers are not using what the research suggests. Recommendations include increased communication between teachers and researchers, and also professional development opportunities for teachers, specifically in the area of teaching reading comprehension to their students on the autism spectrum. If you would like to access the full article entitled Teaching Reading Comprehension to Learners with Autism Spectrum Disorder, Discrepancies Between Teacher and Research Recommended Practices, please go to aut.sagepub.com. Thank you.